Tonight after a shooting in Hot Springs. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Bob Clausen.
And I'm Ashley Ketz. Hot Springs police say gunfire broke out just after 2:30 this afternoon at the Simply Unique Hair Beauty Supply just off 3rd Street. And right now, police have yet to classify the case as a homicide as the investigation is still unfolding. KRK4's Rochelle Turner joins us from the scene. Rochelle, what have you been able to find out?
Well, Bob and Ashley, good evening to you. Police not saying much about this investigation. They were called to this beauty supply store where 2 people were shot and killed. As you mentioned, right now they're not releasing what happened or the victims' names. I did speak to several people in this area who says this entire street was blocked off, and they say the violence needs to stop. A busy day for police in Hot Springs.
Our dispatch received a 911 call of a shooting.
2 people were shot at this beauty supply store on 3rd Street Wednesday. Steven Sellers works in the area and says his customers kept talking about it.
He came in, mentioned some commotion over here about a block away from where we were, and I kind of brushed it off. And then another lady came in about 30 minutes to an hour later, and she said the same thing.
Police not saying much about the shooting.
Detectives are working on this investigation. It's fresh.
1 person died at the scene.
Anything like this is hard to work, you know, not only for the families, but for the officers and detectives. That
Another person was taken to the hospital and died.
Any death is very unfortunate, and we're with them. We're praying for them, and hopefully they can work through this.
It's just sad. I mean, usually crimes in the area are just, you know, drug or alcohol related, but I mean, that's sad.
Now, right now, police are not releasing the victims' names because they're waiting and trying to hear back from the family first. Once the family is notified, we will be sure to keep you updated as we learn those victims' names. For now, reporting live in Hot Springs, I'm Rochelle Turner, KRK4 News. Back to you.
Thanks, Rochelle. And we first told you about this shooting through our mobile news app. If you don't have it, you can download it today for free and be among the first to know when breaking news happens in your neighborhood. We'll be posting updates there as they come in.
What's up, everybody? So I want to bring you guys another viral Facebook tragedy. Okay, this is so sad. So I was on Facebook today and I seen one of my friends share this post, and they were like, they did these girls wrong. So you know me, I went to the picture and there were thousands of comments, and I figured out what happened, and I was able to pull up this article from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Okay, so I'm just going to read you guys the article. Okay. The sisters killed in the beauty shop shooting Wednesday was with their mother when they confronted the business worker. Police say a fight started and the 2 sisters were shot. Witnesses say they saw their mother refuse to help them and get in a black car and leave the scene. Police are searching for her but have not released her name. It's unclear if charges will be brought against the believed shooter. Then we got an update. The victims of a Wednesday double homicide have been identified. The Hot Springs Police Department identifies them as Monteria Myers, 22 years old, and Mernaya Myers, 19, both of Hot Springs. Police say the sisters died in a shooting at a business yesterday afternoon. Based upon video surveillance and interviews, it has been determined that the victims, along with a 3rd identified person, went into the Simply Unique Hair Beauty Supply to confront an employee about an ongoing personal dispute. So a physical altercation between them, the shop employee then shot them both in the back of the head. They go on to say that a case file is being assembled to present to the prosecutor's office for review to determine if any charges will be filed in this case. Not even a manslaughter charge is active at this point. All right, y'all, so the little bit that I got about the story was not good enough for me. So, of course, I did a little digging on Facebook. Now, this is just what I gathered. And because of the way I did my last viral video and it had the Facebook names and people was like, why you didn't blur out their names? I'm not going to put nobody's name that, you know, isn't public record anymore. I'm just going to basically say what's happening. So when I went digging, according to Facebook, the oldest child, which is Monteria Myers, had a problem with the alleged killer. Now, everybody in town knows who this woman is, know who this young lady is, and they are giving her straight hell. I mean, pages and pages of go to hell, die, you jealous, bitch, this, that, and the third. So, if you do enough digging, you can find out who that lady is. But, however, let me continue. Apparently, Monterior and this other lady who shot them both had an issue. They're both cosmetologists. And according to the Facebook post that I am seeing, the girl who shot her was just plain out flat jealous, okay? And Monterior was tired of being picked on. So she told her mother, can you give me a ride up to this store? I'm about to confront this girl. Apparently, it was some social media back and forth before all of this had even happened. I'm telling you guys, if you go and look it up, you'll be able to find it. So now moving on to Miss Latoya. Miss Latoya, I fault you 100% for what happened to your girls, because why are you bringing your girls to fight? First of all, I'm thinking in my head that they thought it was a public place, so nothing haywire could happen. If you meet somebody for a street fight or if you go to somebody's house, then it's all bets off. Anything can happen. What this lady, Miss Latoya, was probably thinking is if you run up on a girl where she work at, she'll have no choice but to actually confront you or fight you or whatever, and there will be no knives or weapons involved. But the owners of these places keep these type of instruments around the store just in case somebody wants to rob them. Now, I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but if you go to a gas station, it's up under it if those type of people own it. And who owns most beauty supply stores? Yes, the Koreans got weight and work at that damn shop. So you guys, the reason why no charges have been filed yet is because apparently it was a 3-on-1 fight. Yes, the mother was involved too. But when the gun was drawn and the shots were shot, the mother left her 2 kids, didn't even see if they were okay, basically just ran out of the store. I don't know what that mother saw, but it's not instinct to leave your kids behind in a dangerous situation. But she fled the scene, got her car, and actually drove home. It's ridiculous. But there actually being a confrontational fight doesn't coincide with the fact that these girls were shot in the back of the head. What I'm thinking is an argument ensued, but no hands were actually thrown. The gun came out, the girls saw the gun, and they turned around to run out the door, and both of them were shot. And that is just crazy to me if that's what actually happened. But when you see a gun come out, you're going to turn around and run. If they were fighting and a gun came out, that really didn't make any sense. Like, I don't think there were any hands thrown. I think that the woman, who y'all can look up and find yourself, was just scared, was just being a punk, whatever. I don't know. If somebody rolled deep in with their whole family to confront me about an issue, I might feel some type of way, but I'm not about to blow nobody's head off. Like, these young kids today have no idea, bruh. Like, honestly, the streets don't love nobody. This confrontational shit, we don't have to do that, okay? There's other ways. But, may these beautiful ladies rest in peace. The mother is subjective right now. They called her in for questioning and they let her go. So I honestly have no idea what's going on with the case. If you ask me, there should be charges filed, at least manslaughter. But what y'all think?